Hello friends, today I'm back with another episode of reviewing TikToks. I have not done this for a while, and so I thought it might be good to go back to the deep dark corners of TikTok and watch a few videos. Let's watch.
People often ask me, what is the way that Jesus would have us to vote? How would God want us to engage politically? And this question, I can understand why it seems perplexing, but the Bible's actually really clear. All throughout Scripture, from Genesis through Revelation, God says that God's number one priority is caring for the least of these, the broken, the poor, the immigrants, the orphan, the stranger, the widow.
Oh man.
Whatever political party or candidate, whatever political policies align with caring for the least of these, with uplifting the oppressed, with giving justice to those who have none, that's where God is at. That's where Jesus aligns. So as you contemplate where you vote or what you believe in or what party to align with, consider that. Which party is loving their neighbors as themselves?
Yeah. Whatever political party or policies align with the least of these, uplifting the oppressed and giving justice to those who have none. That's where God is at. Oh man, you must be talking about the parties that run these states, states of Nevada, New York, New Mexico, California, or New Jersey. Obviously not those rednecks that run, the slums, such as Nebraska, Utah, New Hampshire, South Dakota, or Idaho. Also, do not vote for this guy. Before the pandemic, which tanked the global economy, this man, the so-called evil Republican orange bad man, brought the unemployment rate down to a 50-year low. No, on the contrary, you must vote for the uplifting of the oppressed.
There's nothing more powerful in this world than a fat who is unapologetically confident.
You know what that sounds like to me? Good old Uncle Joseph Stalin. He said, quote, "It is difficult for me to imagine what personal liberty is enjoyed by an unemployed person who goes about hungry and cannot find employment. Real liberty can exist only where exploitation has been abolished, where there is no oppression of some by others, where there is no unemployment and poverty, where man is not haunted by the fear of being tomorrow deprived of work, of home, and of bread. Only in such a society is real and not paper, personal, and every other liberty possible." He also said to the working class at the time, "Workers of the world, unite." It was a slogan that was constantly repeated. He told them that they were vanguards of socialism. Yeah, safe to assume that did not work out very well. But maybe, just maybe, the Democrats today are better.
I will never apologize for standing up for an LBG.
As you vote, which party is loving their neighbors as themselves? Yeah, obviously, that party is the party of Antifa and Black Lives Matter.
Continue to follow this overnight breaking news story out of Minneapolis. Chaos overnight, protests continuing, and you're looking at video of a Minneapolis police station that was set ablaze late last night.
But maybe the Democratic politicians are better. They're not hypocrites. They love their neighbors as themselves, wanting only what they would want for themselves, for their neighbors. They would never issue a mask mandate that they don't themselves follow.
In a news release about the mandate, the mayor's office clearly spelled out the rules. The orders require all individuals, regardless of vaccination status, to wear face coverings when indoors in public settings with limited exceptions.
What time you live on your side, available, so come and play.
I had a good time at the Black Cat, and I think it's sad that this is even a story. The fact is, there was something that was really monumental that occurred, and that is Tony, the original members, the brothers, Raphael Sadiq and Dwayne Wiggins.
They would never chant tax the rich while they themselves hang out with the rich at an exclusive elites-only event with a ticket that costs, $30,000. Surely they won't buy themselves dresses from, companies with a history of tax evasion. The fact is that an increase in income tax does literally nothing to rich people. The moment there's an increase in income tax, they'll just, hit up their paid lawyer and find a way to pay the least amount possible. They'll just buy property and have no income. Look at Mark Zuckerberg, Eric Schmidt, Larry Page, or Steve Jobs when he was alive. Just to make myself clear, most of that was obviously sarcasm.
And now, people of Gotham City, the moment you have all been waiting for.
But here's the real question. Does the rich pay their fair share? Okay, first let's look at the facts. We know that high-income Americans pay the large majority of taxes. The top 1% of income earners, those who earn more than $540,000, earn 21% of all U.S. income while paying 40% of all federal income taxes. The top 10% earn 48% of the income while paying 71% of all federal income taxes. And the top 50% pay 97%, the share of all income taxes. When we account for transfers, such as tax credits for children, anti-poverty programs, and retirement benefits that primarily go to lower and middle income Americans, the lowest income 60% of Americans are found to be net beneficiaries, meaning they are net receivers of the system, receiving more in social insurance benefits and means-tested transfer payments than they pay in taxes. In contrast, the highest 40% of earners pay significantly more in taxes than they receive in benefits. So, if we're comparing socialism versus capitalism, and you're telling me that socialism does a better job of pulling people out of poverty, you just don't know what you're talking about. However, do I agree that we should vote for the political party that cares for the least of these, poor, the meek, the mourners, the oppressed? Absolutely. But whatever that means, it is not socialism. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please help me spread the word, subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And just a quick notification, I am writing a new book. It is called Thinking Smaller. It talks about theology, philosophy, subjects like these that I talk about on my channel, but more in depth. So be on the lookout for any notifications regarding the release date. Until next time, Godspeed.